Hey, I guess I am live. I'm just trying this out here. My videos have been getting cut short. Uh, I was just looking at this other YouTube video right now. Anybody wants to join in, I guess, and make comments. But yeah, let's debate. Let's talk. I believe, as I'm seeing right now, by secular talk on YouTube, they're saying that the polls aren't right. There's something going on with the polls right now that are not reflecting what's really happening out there, and it's making it look and seem as though it's a tie. And we all know there is no way this could be close or tied at all. With all the Republicans that are coming out and supporting and endorsing Kamala Harris, and all the sane Republicans that remember who they were, and remember that they love their country and that our country is not trash, and all these horrible things that Trump is saying about the United States, you would think he was a Russian asset or something, huh? It didn't sound American to me. That doesn't sound very patriotic to call our country trash, along with having people come on their little KKK rallies at Madison Square Garden talking about Puerto Rico as the island of trash. And then, of course, the Trump supporters are saying, "Well, Trump didn't say that. It was somebody that was on his whatever his rally that said it. It wasn't him. It was a comedian." And then again, we could have just, this thing about going high uh, when they go low. I don't see it working. Uh, for instance, Joe Biden said that the only trash he saw was the supporters, I guess, the Trump supporters are garbage. The only garbage he saw. I believe he meant the whole rally was garbage. But then again, of course, that turned into they called Trump supporters garbage, which where's the lie? Where's the lie? A bunch of people that want to destroy democracy, a bunch of people that want to take rights away from from women, a bunch of people that are racist, that are trashing every nationality that is not their own, that are trashing legal citizens, that are spreading lies of being rapists and thieves and eating dogs and cats and they can talk how they want to about everybody, but the moment somebody makes a suggestion that you might be garbage if you support all those things, you just might be garbage. Where's the lie in that? Okay, own it, own it. Only garbage would do the things and say the things against their own country that are coming out of the mouth of MAGA and Trump. It's only people that hate our country would say the things that they're saying. So, there's always a remedy for that. We are the land of the free and the home of the brave. You are not brave. You're a coward. You're afraid of everybody that's around you. And you want to cause strife and drama and steal an election at the end of the day. For who? For Russians? You don't think the Russians are involving themselves in a country called Georgia and trying to ruin their election also? They're interfering in that election as well. The people in Georgia are at wit's end. They see it's being rigged and stolen, their elections right now in the country called Georgia. So that it's happening here is no shock to me. I mean, Trump has his arms wide open for Putin. You know what I mean? Every dictator, every filthy communist, every strong man. That's not really a strong man. It's a weak man, because easy times make weak men. And these are weak men that that are trying to control power. We were warned about this. We were warned about rich people or people with self-interest could easily take over our country if we do not go out and vote and keep up with what's going on in our country and who's running it. These people that we have running our country are our employees. Okay, and you want to put in there a bunch of people that are racist, that are misogynist, that have no clue, have nothing in common with your average American person that just wants to live their life and not have be told what to do all the time and work and make their money and be able to live that dream. But This is like so handmaid's tale. I still can't believe that the polls are saying that it's a dead even, that it's even. That's impossible. Something is going on. And when you got billionaires paying out posters and God only knows who they're paying and all that, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of money being thrown in by billionaires to help Trump. And I don't think his stock market, his stock going up, I don't think that went up on its own. I think that some of Elon Musk must be throwing money into his something. We could probably add, uh, uh, what do you call it, stock fraud onto the other 34 felonies for Trump pretty soon, because that's exactly, I have a feeling that's what they're doing right now. They're doing something in the stock market that's not, or trying to make his piece of shit True Social, which is tanking, was tanking, keeps going up and down now. So yeah, these polls are off. His True Social media thing is off. Elon Musk's X is going down. I actually added Blue Sky because I had deleted the X app from my phone as soon as Elon Musk took over, because I was like, this guy's a billionaire and he's got an agenda, and he gave $5 worth of crypto to a bunch of people, and so now they're all his cronies and they worship him. How's that working out for you? I thought you guys would be billionaires by now. Isn't that what he said? You can't even cash that crypto in now in the United States. It, and the blockchain not being hackable, that's bullshit. We broke that down too. If blockchain can't be hacked, they have to just get the little hack the little chains around it before you get in there. So it's not totally foolproof. As an anon, I've heard it all. It's not foolproof, honey. We can hack anything. But anyway, the polls are off. The stock market, according to Trump's thing, is going up and down. When the stock market is at an all-time record high, the economy is doing great. Um, I don't know. And these polls are just ridiculous. How can it be a dead heat? There's no such thing. There's women voting in droves. There's Puerto Ricans going out in mass. Haitians going out in mass, filling out the paperwork. That when I went to go vote for Kamala, what I saw Haitians, older Haitians, filling out the paperwork because they're legal here to go vote for Kamala Harris. Okay, we saw quite a few. I saw Latina also filling out paperwork to legally vote in the United States. And these lies about illegals voting, okay? When you register to vote, didn't you need like a driver's license or proof of where you were born? Hello, to get your driver's license, you need your birth certificate. You need a trillion different documented things to be able to get even your driver's license. So this is our form of our identity, and I don't understand how they're saying that all the millions of illegals voting when it's impossible. It's an impossibility, and the only thing that's really happening is that maggots are burning ballot boxes in the states that could be flipping a Democrat to give Democrats the House in 2025, which will make it impossible for what's his name, Johnson and Trump to steal the election, to not certify our votes. They will not have power of the House, and that's why they're burning votes now. So it's not. I don't believe this dead heat shit. I believe that Kamala Harris is up by way more than she needed to be for a landslide right now, and it's happening. I know Republicans myself that live right on my block. They both voted for Kamala Harris. They voted for Trump. Then they were like, "This is bullshit," because they're not in a cult. They're intelligent. They're not brainwashed. They have their sanity, and they voted for Kamala Harris. And I'm sure they're not the only ones. There's a quiet majority of Republicans out there that are repulsive from Trump and all his elementary school tactics and his name calling and the disgusting things that are coming out of this man's mouth, and talking about other men's penises and dancing the wine and saying, really, I'm almost feeling bad for him because he was dizzy. It looked like he was catching a stroke trying to get into a garbage truck just to make a point that Biden called the base garbage. That's another line of garbage. Like I said before, if it quacks, it's like a duck, it's a duck, or whatever the hell that saying goes. So, only garbage would engross themselves in other people's lives so much that they make it their main cause to try to take other people's rights away from them. Okay, only garbage would do something like that. Mind your business and tend to your own garbage. Tend to your own lives. You know, that's it. You want to be free in America, but they want to pass this Project 2025 now that mentions Trump 312 times, but he don't know nothing about that. So, like I said, these polls are wrong. Kamala is winning by a landslide. I can guarantee she's winning by a landslide. Okay, these polls are being rigged. The polls have always been rigged. It showed back in the day. It showed Hillary being ahead, some something like 40 something, almost 50% to Trump's 30%. And look what happened. The electoral college votes were just swept right under from under her feet. We got the, and that's another thing. It should be done by popular vote. This idea of electoral college vote is outdated. This was something that used in the early days when the slave owners owned property and they got extra votes for how many people lived on their property or whatever. But this electoral college vote should have been amended 100 times, 100 years ago at least, and to reflect one person, one vote, and the popular vote should be the who wins the popular vote should be the president. But then again, I believe that they keep that electoral college vote in there to to be able to rig, have some rigging room there, so they can go back from Democrat to Republican and anyway control everything. Nothing ever really gets fixed. They just want to control everything. But like I'm saying, these polls are rigged. I know Kamala's winning. I know that there's many Puerto Ricans out, especially in the Orlando and right here in Broward County where I live in Fort Lauderdale. It's time, mi gente. You have to go and vote this guy out. Let's show the numbers. We need the numbers to go out and vote and totally dismiss Trump and his MAGA cult and save our country, really. Unless, of course, you want to live under a dictatorship and God only knows what all those things in Project 2025 that they have, that none of it will help the black men. It will not help women. It will not help anybody but the billionaires and rich people. Okay, that's all this Project 2025 is geared to, is going to help and to control us. And this has got to stop. All this has got to stop, and they got to stop lying in these polls. Okay, Kamala is going to win by a landslide, and we're also going to take the House. There is no amount of cheating. There is no amount of ballot box burning. There is no amount of so-called trying to intimidate people. It's not going to happen. Okay, he's going to lose, and he's going to jail. Okay, and weed will be legalized, and we'll live happily ever after. But this shit has got to stop. It's got to stop. He's not gonna steal this election. It won't happen. All eyes on him. Okay? Peace.